Hello and welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to learn about the assignment operators. So we have already learned about the assignment operators while creating variable, but we are going to go again through the assignment operators, and we are also going to learn about the addition assignment operator, multiplication assignment operator, subtraction assignment operator. So let's go ahead and create a variable. Let's say var, and let's say we are going to use the variable name as, let's say, marks. So this variable right here is going to store the marks of a student. So in order to store something into the variable, we use the assignment operator. So we give the equal to sign, and the equal to sign is actually used as an assignment operator in JavaScript. So for example, if we want to assign the value of, let's say, 90 to marks, so we type marks equals to 90. So now once this is done, we end the statement with a semicolon, and if you want to print this value, we simply use document dot write, and we simply print out the value stored in marks. So we give the parameter as marks. Now if we save the code and execute it, we are going to get the value as 90. So nothing special in it. So basically I just wanted to revise what an assignment operator is, and now we will move on to the next part of the tutorial, which is add and assign and multiply and assign. So for example, if you want to increment marks, so one thing which you could do is you could type marks equals marks plus, let's say you want to increment it by 10. So you could type marks equals to marks plus 10, so that marks now become 100. So if we save the code and execute it, we are going to get the result as 100. Now instead of writing this long statement which is marks equals to marks plus 10, you could simply use the add and assign operator. So for doing that, so let's say you want to add a 10 to the original marks. So for doing that, you simply type marks plus equals 10, and we delete the initial statement. So this is basically equivalent of writing marks equals to marks plus 10. So this operation or this operator right here is called as the add and assign operator. So basically this is going to add 10 to the marks, and it is going to assign the total value to the marks variable. Now if we save the code and execute it on the browser, you are going to get the value as 100. And that is because we have used the add and assign operator, which adds this value to the original value, and it is going to store the final result into the variable. Now we are going to discuss about the second assignment operator, which is subtract and assign. And this is going to perform the same function, but instead of adding the value 10 into the marks, it is going to subtract the value 10. So we replace this plus by minus, and this is going to subtract 10 from 90, that is 80, and finally it is going to assign the value of 80 to the marks variable. Now if we execute it, we'll get the value to be 80. So this is what a subtraction assignment operator does. Initially it subtracts the value which is specified here, then it calculates the value after subtraction, and then it is going to assign this value to the variable right over here. Now similar to the subtraction operation, we also have the multiplication operation. So let's say you want to multiply the marks by 2. So instead of the subtraction operator right here, we replace it by the multiplication sign. So basically what it is going to do is that it is going to multiply this value by, now let's say if we want to multiply by 2, we replace this 10 by 2. So this is going to multiply 90 by 2, and it is going to save the result in marks. So that's why it is called as a multiply and assign operator. Now if we save the code and execute it, we are going to get the result as 180. So those were the different types of operators that we have studied. So the assignment operator is usually used to assign some value to the variable, and in order to reduce the code, we are going to use the add and assign operator, the subtract and assign operator, and the multiply and assign operator. So basically let's go ahead and revise one more time what we have done. So let's say if you want to increment the marks by 10, so a simple statement to do that would be marks equals marks plus 10. Now we could reduce the code size by using add and assignment operator. So instead of typing the above statement, we type marks plus equals 10. So the two statements right here are equivalent to each other, but as you could see, the code which we have written here is more efficient as it does not use marks twice. So that's what add and assign operator, subtract and assign operator, and multiply and assign operators are, and they are basically used in order to reduce the code size. So that's it for this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you.